वेलकम टू तेजू की पाठशाला और मेरा नाम है तेजस्विनी उमा सुधीर। टेक आउट योर नोटबुक्स, टेक आउट योर पेन्स बिकॉज हम आज पढ़ने वाले हैं एक नया चैप्टर मैथमेटिक्स में और आज का चैप्टर होगा प्रोग्रेशंस। आप सबको पता है कि प्रोग्रेशंस में दो टाइप के प्रोग्रेशन होंगे आपके सिलेबस में, एक तो है अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन और दूसरा है ज्योमेट्रिक प्रोग्रेशन। Today we'll be going to do all the important formulas, all the important questions which you all need to know for your board exam और जो भी question आएंगे आपके board exam में आप solve कर पाओगे। We will go through what are the most important formulas that you need to know, what are the mistakes which are being made by your seniors and you should not be making the same mistakes, and we will also go through some important questions both for arithmetic progression and geometric progression. I'm sure many of you would have understood what is the basics of progression while you were studying for your pre-boards. अगर नहीं पढ़ा है फिर भी it's okay. We are going to be going through from the basics and I am going to be telling you only that part of the syllabus which is required for you जहां से questions for short आपके board exams में आएंगे. I have taken very similar questions to what has come in your board exams, some from your different sample papers, some my own questions, so that you are completely ready. कोई भी question आए आप solve कर पाओगे. Let's get started. Chalo, I hope you have taken out your book and your pen. I want you to note down along with me as I'm talking to you, as I'm writing it on the board. I want you to write it down. When I'm solving a question, I want you to pause the video, solve the question, and then play the video and see the solution to the video to that particular question. And I want you to watch the video right till the end. फिर ही आपको सारे concepts अच्छे से समझ में आएंगे. Let's get started. Arithmetic progression. अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन का मतलब ये होता है जो प्रोग्रेशन एक अरिथमेटिक वे में इट इज गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. फॉर एग्जांपल 1 2 3 4 5. This is a progression between one number and the next number. The difference is 1, right? 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 4 minus 3, which is equal to 5 minus 4. It goes on in that particular manner. This is called an arithmetic progression. I will write some terms now on the board which are similar to both arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Let's start. Now, A. A is always denoted as the first term of a series. Progression is nothing but series. आपको सबको तो सीरीज का मतलब पता ही है. जो एक सीक्वेंस में चलता हो उसको एक सीरीज बोलते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके जो मल्टीप्लिकेशन होते हैं 2 4 6 8 10, दे आर ऑल्सो इन अ सीरीज. मतलब सेकेंड टर्म और फर्स्ट टर्म के बीच में और थर्ड टर्म और सेकेंड टर्म के बीच में एक फिक्स्ड नंबर का गैप है, उसको बोलते हैं अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन. अरिथमेटिक मतलब इट कैन बी say 2 gap between 2 and 4, there's a gap of 2 between 4 and 6 and so on and so forth. So जो first term होता है एक progression का उसको बोलते हैं A. It can be 1 can be the first term of the series, 5 can be the first term of the series, 10 can be the first term of the series, it can be anything. Okay, then D for Delhi. D का होता है मतलब होता है common difference. What do you mean by common difference? Common difference का मतलब ये होता है जो एक difference होता है वो common होता है between each and every term. For example, if you have a series 5, the second term of the series is 8. So 5 is the first term, so it is known as A. A is the first term and that is 5. The second term is 8. Okay. So if you're saying A is equal to 5, second term is 8. So what is the difference between 8 and 5? 3 is the difference. So D will be equal to 3. This is how an arithmetic progression works. Now, does this mean that you can have only positive terms as D? Matlab, difference between two terms can only be positive? No. You can also have negative Ds. For example, agar series hai 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. If this is the series, the first term is A, then the common difference will be 8 minus 10, which is equal to minus 2. So D will be equal to minus 2. So basically what I mean to say is that you can have a series with positive common difference, you can have a series with negative common difference, you can also have a series with zero common difference. What does that mean? Zero common difference matlab second term minus first term, third term minus second term, all of them, the value is zero. What does that mean? If you have a series 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, this means that it has a common difference of 0. 2 minus 2 is 0, 2 minus 2 is 0, same common difference between each and every term. So that is a that is a series with a common difference of 0. So we have understood what is the meaning of what is an arithmetic progression. Okay. Now we will go forward to understand some formulas which you need to know for arithmetic reference. I will go through, you have just 3 formulas which I want you to remember and 3 concepts which I want you to remember, and that's it. You will be able to solve any question which comes in arithmetic progression. First, we will start with the first formula. The first formula is Tn. Tn का मतलब है term n. टर्म n क्या होता है? Tn कैन बी T1 हो सकता है, T2 हो सकता है, डॉट 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 Tn हो सकता है. Basically, an arithmetic progression goes from T1, T2, Tn तक जाता है. ये T1 को ही हम A बोलते हैं. So basically, what I want to say is that suppose you have a arithmetic progression from say A dot 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 till nth term. So the nth number will be calculated as A plus n minus 1 into D. What people who already know what is an AP have an understanding of it. I would like you to watch the video in 1.5x because जल्दी से हम formulas खत्म कर देंगे और उसके बाद हम questions पे जाएंगे. ठीक है? So the formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. For example, let me take the example 5, 8, 11, 14, dot dot dot. Now I want to know what is the 6th term of that particular AP. Here we know that A is equal to 5, D is equal to 8 minus 5, which is equal to 11 minus 8, which is equal to how much? 11 minus 8. Very difficult. Just joking. So you have A is 5, D is 3. Okay. Now I am asking you what is the 6th term of this particular AP. Okay. Let's apply the formula A, which is 5. N minus 1. N minus 1. Here N is equal to 6 because it is Tn. N is equal to 6. So N minus 1 will be 6 minus 1 into D, which is 3. Okay. So it is 5 plus 6 minus 1 is 5 into 3. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. Shall we check? You have 5, which is the first term, 8, which has the second term, third term is 11, fourth term is 14, fifth term क्या होगा? Plus 3, which is 17, which is the fifth term, and then sixth term, which we were finding, will be 17 plus 3, which is 20. And this is what you've got, your answer. Now you may say that I can still find it like this, right? 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. It's very easy to find. Then why am I doing this formula? You will not get questions. ऐसे हलवे क्वेश्चन थोड़ी ना आएंगे कि इतने छोटे नंबर्स हैं और आप आसानी से फाइंड कर पाओ. You will get bigger numbers and you will be spending too much of time if you keep doing this addition. That is why we use this formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, and this is the most important formula for arithmetic progression. ठीक है? I hope you have noted this down. Otherwise pause कर लो, note कर लो. मैं तो erase करने वाली हूँ. ठीक है? The second formula which you should know. Now, you know what is the nth term of an AP. You know how to find it. You can find pura progression find kar paoge with knowing this formula of what is the nth term. Now, the next thing you need to know is what is the sum of terms of an AP. Suppose you have an AP which is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on and so forth. Okay, and I want to know what is the sum of the series. Sum I will represent as S. Sum of the series up to the fourth term. S4 is how much? So, of course you can do 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 is equal to 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus the 9 is 17. 17 plus 7 is how much? 24. है ना? Now if I want to find S4, there is a formula because of it, because इतने simple answer numbers नहीं आएंगे. तो S4 का formula होगा, SN का formula होगा n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula of the sum of the series of a progression, arithmetic progression. Let us substitute and see. Sn, that means S4 is equal to n by 2, that is 4 by 2 into 2 into a. A is what here? 3 plus n minus 1, 4 minus 1, यहीं पे 4 minus 1 ही लिख देती हूँ, into d. D is what here? 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. एक का पता चलेगा तो you can obviously very easily find the d. You don't need to, I'm just doing it for explanation that 9 minus 7 is equal to 7 minus 5 is equal to 5 minus 3. So 4 by 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6 plus 4 minus 1 is 3 into 2. So you have 2 into 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 2s are 24. यहाँ पे 24 आया, यहाँ पे 24 आया. So now you understood the formula. So I want you to actually box this formula because it's very important. Suppose you have a 3-mark question on arithmetic progression, you will surely be asked what is the sum of the series. The formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That is the formula. Now I have a little simpler formula to also tell you because I want you to apply it wherever necessary. ठीक है ना? I will tell you an easier formula. There's another formula for sum of the series. It is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. ये l क्या है? L is the last term of the AP. Okay. So the first term of the AP is A, the last term of the AP is L. So n by 2 into A plus L will give you the sum. For example, वो particular question में you had 3, 5, 8, 11. I mean, this is one of the questions. Any question you take. For example, my AP is 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'm asked to find what is the sum of the 4 terms. You can of course do n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, but instead you can do n by 2, which is 4 by 2 into 2, which is the first term, and 8, which is the last term, because 4 terms mein 4th term is the last term, which is 8. So you have 4 by 2 is 2 into 8 plus 2 is 10, and 10 into 2 is 20. So even if you calculate here, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20. So this is another formula. So I want you to also remember this formula. In some situations, they will directly give you what is the last term. For example, probably MCQ होगा तो ऐसे directly भी पूछ सकते हैं. So I want you to remember both this formula as well as this formula. I hope you have noted it down. चलो. अरे यार, how do you? हाँ. Okay, now, is this all that you need to know in AP? There is just one more concept which I want you to know, after which we will go to GP and then we will go to the questions. Another concept which I want you to know is that sometimes how they ask the questions is that the product of the first 3 terms of an AP is this, and or the sum of the terms of the first 3 terms of an AP is this, and the 7th term is this. How do you can you tell me what is the sum of the first 30 terms? I'm just giving you a random question. Basically what I mean to say is that if they ask you first, कभी कभी तो ये आता नहीं है. हाँ, if they ask you what are the first 3 terms of an AP, what will you say? Do you know how to note, what will be the notation for that? The notation will be A minus D, A plus D. This is how you will be giving the notation. Why I am asking you to give it like this? Instead, how will it otherwise be? It will be A plus D, A plus 2D. That is how your progression is going, right? That is how your progression is going. How am I saying this? This is the third term, A plus N minus 1 into D. That is the formula for Tn, and this is the third term, right? So this is how we are generally our AP goes. But if they're asking you first three terms and they're saying that the sum of the first three terms is some value and then asking you something else to find, what happens if you denote it like this is that minus D plus D cancel हो जाएगा, 3A is equal to whatever is the sum आ जाएगा, A का value बहुत आसानी से निकल जाएगा. Whereas if I say A plus D, A plus 2D, it's not like you cannot find the answer. But very often, suppose they do not give another term, you will have to do simultaneous equations if suppose they give another term. Yeah, because यहाँ पे क्या होगा? 3A plus 3D is equal to some value, and then you have to find. That is a more complicated approach. Instead, if you use A minus D, A plus D, you will be able to find the answer quickly. मैंने तो बता दिया कि 3 terms के लिए क्या use करते हैं. What do you use for first 4 terms? Do you have any guesses? I want you to actually write it down and I will tell you whether you are right or wrong. Take a minute and write it down. It will be A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. I want you to notate it like this because then minus 3D plus 3D cancel हो जाएगा, minus D plus D cancel हो जाएगा, and you will be left with 4A and you can easily find out the answer. How did this come? Minus 3D or minus D के बीच में what is the common difference? The common difference, you have to please remember that the common difference in this case will be 2D. Okay. What will be the common difference between minus D and D? 2D. So basically I am creating 4 terms whereas in the common difference is 2D. So you have to keep that in mind when you're solving the questions. ठीक है? All these are little मतलब level of difficulty 3 थोड़ा सा ऊपर difficulty है if they ask for 4 terms. Usually what they will do is that they will ask for 3 terms. नहीं तो they will ask you for 5 terms. And that is more understandable as in comparison to if they ask you for 4 terms. What will it be for 5 terms? A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. So A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. हर चीज के बीच में D का common difference होगा. And if you do this, minus 2D plus D cancel हो जाएगा, minus D plus D cancel हो जाएगा. You will have 5A is equal to some value and you will be able to easily find out the value of A. These were the only concepts which I wanted you to know in AP. Those 3 formulas which I told you, I will recap them in 1 minute. Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Sn is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Sn is also equal to N by 2 into A plus L, where A is the first term, D is the common difference, L is the last term. Sn is the sum of the terms, Tn is the nth term. Okay. Another thing I want you to remember is that if they ask you first 3 terms of an AP, you can call them as A minus D, A plus D. If they ask you first 5 terms, you can do A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. And if they ask you first 4 terms, you should do A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 3D. That's it you need to know in AP. But please stay on till the end because I want you to solve questions along with me. I brought little complicated questions, especially in GB. Okay? Now let us come to geometric progression. Geometric progression का मतलब क्या होता है? Instead of having a common difference, you instead have something called common ratio. Common ratio का मतलब ये होता है कि if your geometric progression is 3, 6, 12, 24, 48. Again, A is the first term will be 3. Common ratio is nothing but R. Now we signify this R as 6 by 3 which is equal to 12 by 6, which is equal to 24 by 12, and so on. Basically 6 by 3 is 2, 12 by 6 is 2, 24 by 12 is 2. So basically common ratio matlab n plus 1th term by nth term will be the common ratio. Basically second term by first term is equal to third term by second term by second term. That is the common ratio, and we signify common ratio with the symbol R. Okay, common difference, basically ratio, R for ratio, D for difference, utna hi hai. ठीक है. Now what will be the nth term of a GP? Tn is the nth term. Tn, Sn, all those notations will be exactly the same. Tn will be signified as A into R power n minus 1. Tn is equal to A into R power n minus 1. This is the formula for nth term of a GP. Now, okay, so 12. Suppose I want to know what is the third term of this particular GP. Okay, so T3, which is the third term, is equal to A. A is 3. So 3 into R. R is what? R, I found out that it is 2. So it is 2 and 2 to the power of n minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is 3 into 2 square kya hai? 4. 4 3s are 12. T3. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't that easy? Yes, indeed. This is all that you need to do for finding what is the nth term of a GP. I want you all to write this down. I do not want you to forget this particular formula, and please make a note. The commonly made mistakes are very, very, very lame. Some examiners said that the main mistake that people made in GP was a lot of people, instead of doing R power n minus 1, pura ka pura power mein hai, a lot of people did R power n minus 1. So what would they have got? Hey into R power n kiya, uske baad minus 1 kar diya, to obviously galat answer aayega. So please make a note that this is the formula for the nth term of a GP. Now I know all of you know what is going to be the next formula. So the next formula is going to be, what will be the formula for the sum of terms of a GP. So again, Sn is the formula, is the notation for what is the sum of the terms of a GP. So the sum of the terms of a GP is equal to A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. Do you note the difference between how it was for term and how it is for Sn? And this is the case only if R is greater than 1. Okay? When R is less than 1, it is A into 1 minus R power n by 1 minus R. This is when R is less than 1. What do I mean R is less than 1? अगर common ratio आया 1 by 2, 1 by 3, कोई भी fraction हो, this is the formula. Please make a note, यहाँ पे है R power n, उसके बाद minus 1 by R minus 1. It is not R power n minus 1 नहीं है. The term, nth term find out करना हो तो फिर ही है A into R power n minus 1. यहाँ पे है R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. Please make a note of these two formulas. We will also apply them in the questions that follow. So please make a note. ठीक है? Now, similar to how we learned, before I go to that particular concept, I also want to tell you what is the sum of infinite terms of GP. What do I mean by infinite terms? Any sequence can actually go till infinity. For example, you have 2, 4, 8, 16. You can keep doing it, right? You can keep multiplying it by 2 and it'll keep going ahead, right? It can go up to infinity. So what will be the sum of such a sequence? So the sum of, instead of writing n below where you're signifying which number, I'm going to say sum of infinite terms of a sequence. What does that mean? It is going up till infinity. The formula will be a by 1 minus r. This is the formula for sum up to infinite terms in a GP. I want you to note this down because even in some of your previous your papers, a question has come which is as simple as this. You just need to substitute the values. A का value substitute करना है, R का value substitute करना है और आपको answer मिल जाएगा. Please remember this formula. Lot of people did not remember this formula. Examiners said that people, because they did not know this formula, they use the normal formula of a into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1 and lost their marks. So please do not do the same mistake. Also, I also want to tell you guys that geometric progression is basically of two numbers can be a into b. Root over a into b is the geometric progression. If you're looking at arithmetic progression of two numbers, it is arithmetic mean or geometric mean of two numbers is root over a into b. Arithmetic mean is basically a plus b by 2. Okay, these things will be used, I think, when you do statistics, but nothing as of now, but just nothing wrong in remembering that. Now, if I am told that the product of the first three terms of, usually क्या होता है ना, when you are asked in arithmetic progression, you are asked sum of the first three terms, sum of the first four terms, sum of the first five terms. I hope you remember the formulas. In geometric progression, generally you are asked, the product of the first three terms is this, find out something else. Okay, so if you are asked a question like that, so for the first three terms, if you are asked in GP, how will you write them? Do you know that it will be written as a by r, a ar? How is this the case? A by r hai, you multiply it by r, which is a common ratio, you get a because it get cut. Then a you multiply by r, you get ar. That is how it is. You have to signify the first three terms of a GP. Now more frequently you get the first five terms as well. So basically क्या होगा? If you say the product of this thing, r कट जाएगा, a cube हो जाएगा. So for the first five terms, also it's very easy. A by r square, a by r, ar square. Why? R square कट जाएगा, r कट जाएगा, a power 5 is equal to whatever that particular value is. Now I want to give this to you as homework and I will write it in the comment section. Whoever answers this correctly, what I want you to tell me two things. If I have to signify first four terms and if I have to signify first six terms of a GP, how will I do so? I want you to write it in the comment section and the person who gets it right is very good. I will reply to your comment. So you have to write it in the comment section. I'm not going to be telling you in the video. Okay. Now let's go to the questions. Now the questions, the reason I taught you both these concepts is because very often, what was one of the most common mistakes made by people? I was shocked to see that in the pupils analysis. The most common mistake was some people जीपी के क्वेश्चन में एपी के फॉर्मूलाज अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, एपी के फॉर्मूलाज एपी के क्वेश्चन में जीपी के फॉर्मूलाज अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, which is very surprising. So I'm very sure that none of you are going to make the same mistake. Let's get started. So the first question is, in an AP, the fourth and the sixth terms are 11 and 17 respectively. Find the first term, common difference, and the sum of the first 20 terms. They can just ask you what is the sum of the first 20 terms. Anyways, you will have to find out what is the first term and the common difference. Okay, I'm just making it easier by saying that ye find out karo, ye find out karo, or fir first 20 terms find out karo. How are we going to be doing this? I hope you pause the video and now I'm going to go to the solution. Fourth term, that is T4, is given as 11. Sixth term is given as 17. What is the formula for the nth term of an AP? A plus n minus 1 into d. So A, we don't know what is A. N minus 1, 4 minus 1, 3. We do not know what is d. Here, A, we do not know again. N minus 1 is 6 minus 1, which is 5. And then you have D. So this is equation 1. This is equation 2. So the first equation is A plus 3D is equal to 11. Then the second equation is A plus 5D is equal to 17. Now you can either solve this simultaneously and find out A and D value. You can do it any way possible. What I find very easy to do is that A to common hai, so they are equal to each other. So here in this equation, A is equal to 11 minus 3D, right? And in this equation, A is equal to 17 minus 5D. So what I generally do is that इतना मैंने नहीं लिखती हूँ मैं 11 minus 3D is equal to 17 minus 5D. Okay, then let me take minus 5D this side, it will become plus 5D. Plus 5D minus 3D is 2D. 17 minus 11 is what? 6. So D is equal to 6 by 2, which is 3. So we now know the value of D, which is 3. I always suggest that whenever you find answers, right, and especially if that's what is being asked in the question, always box it. That is what I followed when I was writing my board exam. If I had time, I would in fact box it with a pencil. And I think that's one way of saying that, okay, yahan hai answer, fir yahan hai answer. It makes it very easy for the examiner. She doesn't need to search, he or she doesn't need to search. D is equal to 3. Now, I will substitute that in one of the equations. So basically, A is equal to 11 minus, let me go to the next page in fact, 11 minus 3D. A is equal to 11 minus 3D, where D we found out it is 3, isn't it? That's what we found out for what is the value of D. So then we have is equal to 11 minus 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. So A is equal to 2. This year first. A is equal to 2. D is equal to 3. Now what are they asking you? They are asking you what is the sum of the first 20 terms. So first 20 terms is basically S20, right? S20 is equal to n by 2. Please write the formula first and then substitute it, because then even if you have made any mistake, भगवान ना करे, you do not make any mistake in calculation, फिर भी आपको formula लिखने के marks तो जरूर मिल जाएंगे. 20. So n by 2, which is 20 by 2 into 2a. 2a is 2. So 2 into, ठीक है मैं लिख देती हूँ 2a plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1, which is 19 into D. D is 3. Okay, which is 20 by 2, which is 10 into 2 2s are 4 plus 19 into 3. 9 3s are 27. 2 in the mind. 3 1s are 3 plus 2 5 57. So it is 10 into 57 plus 4 50 50 60 61. So 61 into 10 is 610. So I will write S20 is equal to 610. Now, do you think you could have manually calculated this? How long would that take to manually calculate this answer? It is not possible, and therefore you have to please remember all the formulas. So with this we finish the first question. Now let's go to the second question. So the second question is that the sum of the first 7 terms of an arithmetic progression is 105 and the 11th term is 31. Find the first term common difference in the sum of the first 15 terms. Now, sum of the first 7 terms. Let me write it down. S7 is equal to 105. Okay. Then 11th term is 31. 11th term, that means T11, is equal to 31. Now they're asking me blah 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 blah. Now first let me write down S7 is equal to 105. Sum of series का formula क्या है? Write it there. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And then you write here, okay, n by 2, 7 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. 7 minus 1 is 6 into d. Okay, 31. Tn, please again write down, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and then you write a plus n minus 1 is 11 minus 1, which is 10 into d. Okay, is 31. You have your equation number 1, equation number 2. I will try to simplify the first equation first. 7 by 2 into 2a plus 6d is equal to 105. Right? So यहाँ पे 2 कट जाएगा और यहाँ से 2 के साथ 3 कट जाएगा. Always when it's inside the bracket, दोनों के साथ कटना पड़ता है. So you have basically 7a plus 7 3s are 21d, which is equal to 105. What I'll also like to do is simplify. So divide the entire equation by 7. So I have a plus 3d is equal to 15. How did I get that? 7a divided by 7 is a, 21d divided by 7 is 3d, 105 divided by 7, 7 ones are 7, 35, 7 fives are 35, so 15. A plus 3d is equal to 15 is my first equation. My second equation is a plus 10d is equal to 31. This is my second equation. Now I have to solve these two equations. As I said, you can simultaneously solve the two equations, or what you can do is, okay, let me just simultaneously solve it for the benefit of our viewers. So you have, when you this minus this karoge, so you have a minus 1, a cut jayega, 10d minus 3d is 7d, and then you have 31 minus 15 is 16. So I found d is equal to 16 divided by 7. This is the value of d that I found. Okay, let me go continue the question. So I know a plus 10d is equal to 16 by 7. So I know that a plus 10d is equal to 31, right? And I also know that a plus 10 into 16 by 7 is equal to 31. So a will be equal to 31 minus, इस तरफ आएगा तो प्लस होता है तो माइनस हो जाएगा, minus 160 divided by 7. Let me find the LCM of this. So 31 into 7 I need to do. 31 into 7, 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21, so 217. 217 minus 160 divided by 7. I would always recommend that you do the rough work on the right side itself, because sometimes even if you have made a mistake from यहाँ से वहाँ copy करने में, they can be a little more considerate. ठीक है? So let's just subtract 217 minus 160. 7 minus 0 is 7. 7. Then you have 1 minus 6. 11 minus 6 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. 57 by 7. So you have that a is equal to 57 by 7. Okay. Now, so I have a is equal to 57 by 7 and d is equal to 16 by 7. Now what are they asking me to find? They are asking me to find what is the value of the sum of the first 15 terms. So they are asking me basically S15 kya hai. Write the formula. Then you have n by 2, which is 15 by 2 into 2a. 2a is nothing but 2 into 57 by 7. So 2 into 57 by 7, 2a plus n minus 1, 17 minus 15 minus 1, which is 14, 14, n minus 1 into d. D is again 16 by 7. I almost get very tempted. The moment I see this, मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है. So let's do this. Let's just do it inside. 7 ones are, 7 twos are, and then you see 2 here. 2 यहाँ पे कटेगा, यहाँ पे कट जाएगा. Then you have so 15 into 57 by 7 plus 16. है ना? I do not know whether I already multiplied this. No, I don't think I've done it before. 16 into 7 is basically 7 6 are 42, 2 4 in the mind, 7 8 9 10 11 1 1 2. So you have 15 into 112 plus 57. 7 plus 2 is 9. 5 plus 1 is 6. 169. 169 by 7. 169 into 15. Let me just get some space. So you have 169 into 15. I don't remember, feel like doing 15 table, and also 5 nines are 45, 5 4 in the mind, 5 6 are 30, 34, 3 in the mind, 5 6 7 8. Then you have 9 ones are 9, 6 ones are 6, 1 ones are 1, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1 in the mind. Then 8 plus 6 is 14, 15, 1 in the mind. 2 5 3 5. 2535 divided by 7 is the correct answer. Thankfully, I did not make any multiplication mistakes and मेरा इज्जत का मैंने फलूदा नहीं किया. So yeah, so the sum of the 15 terms is 2535 divided by 7. 2535 is not divisible by 7, so therefore we are not doing any more simplification, because if you see 21 or 22, 23, 24, 25, 43 होगा, 42, so 115 होगा, 15 14, तो basically one remainder हो जाएगा. So this is not divisible by 7. Also ऐसे sums भी आएंगे जहाँ पे इतना calculation आपको करना पड़ेगा. So please you have to be patient. Do not just do the calculator right now. A lot of you, I'm sure, have this tendency of just directly calculating it, thinking that ठीक है exam में तो हम कर लेंगे, because even this practice is very important to do it extremely fast as well. ठीक है. So with this we come to the end of the second video. Please stay till the end. And then let's go to the third. The third sum, I want each of you to actually solve it first. And if you have solved it, tell me that yes, मैंने third sum of arithmetic progression मैंने किया. Please solve this. Please pause the video, solve it, and then we will discuss the answer. Already काफी मिनट हो गए हैं इस वीडियो के, but आपको तो several घंटे पढ़ने पड़ेंगे, नहीं तो आप नहीं स्कोर कर पाएंगे. पर मुझे पता है कि आप सब अच्छा स्कोर कर सकते हैं. So please study well, practice well, and make your parents proud. चलो, Sn is equal to 3n square plus 5n. ये क्या है? Find first term, common difference, 10th term. ये सब तो ठीक है, पर ये Sn is equal to 3n square, ये algebra कहाँ से आ गया मैम? तो Sn is equal to 3n square plus 5n. What is Sn? Sn is basically first sum of the first n terms of an AP. Okay. So ये जो n है, this n is only here, So basically, if I have only one term in an AP, just one term, what will be the sum of one term in an AP? It will just be that one number. Basically, if I have only 3 is the only number in my AP or GP, and I am asked what is the sum of the terms in an AP, I have only one number, right? So T1 is equal to S1. Am I right? Yes, I am right. So what if I'm able to substitute the value of 1 and see what is the term? फिर मुझे A मिल जाएगा, correct? So S1 is equal to 3 1 whole square plus 5 into 1, very difficult calculation. So it is 3 into 1 is 3 plus 5. So S1 is equal to 8, which is equal to T1, which is equal to A. मुझे एक सब हेडिंग मिल गया. फर्स्ट टर्म ऑफ द एपी क्या मिल गया मुझे? 8. Now, what will be first if I have an AP which has two terms? 3 and 5 are the two terms of an AP. And I have to find what is the sum of the first two terms. S2 will be the sum of the first two terms, right? S2 का value मुझे X मिला. S1 का value मुझे Y मिला. Can I find out what is the second term? The second term will be X minus Y, correct? So, similarly, S2 is equal to 3 into n square, which is 2 whole square plus 5 into 2, right? So 3 into 2 square is 4 plus 5 2s are 10, which is 4 3s are 12 plus 10, which is equal to 22. So S2 is basically T1 plus T2 is basically S2, right? T1 हमें पता है कि 8 है, T2 we do not know, S2 is 22. So can I say T2 will be equal to 22 minus 8, which is equal to 14? Can I say that? Yes. So if T2 is 14, T2 minus T1 क्या होता है? D होता है. T2 है 14, T1 है 8, so D होगा 6. 4 2 6, right? So the common difference of the AP will be 6. I hope this is clear. इसके बाद तो हलवा है question. Why is it a halwa question? Because बहुत आसान है. What is the 10th term? They're not asking you sum. थोड़े लोग क्या करेंगे, S10 लगाएंगे, 3 into 10 square plus 5 into 10 हो गया आंसर. नहीं, they're asking you what's the 10th term of the AP. So 10th term of the AP is T10 is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. A का वैल्यू है 8, उठा के डाल दो, पटक दो. 10 minus 1 is 10 minus 1 is 9. D का वैल्यू है 6. So you have 9 6 are 54 plus 8, 64 minus 2, which is 62. Okay, so you have the 10th term of the AP is 62. So 10th term का answer is 62. Okay, so ऐसे भी क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. तो जो अगर आपने पहले देखा ना हो इन योर बोर्ड एग्जाम, इन ऑल योर टेंशन, यू मे गेट स्केयर लुकिंग ये क्या आ गया, आउट ऑफ सिलेबस है. नहीं है, ये भी यही सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट ही है, आप ये भी समझ लो, ठीक है ना. नाउ लेट मी गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. We come to geometric progression. So we know that the third term of a geometric progression is 12. Matlab T3 is given as 12. Okay, and the eighth term is 384. So the T8 is 384. Okay, they are asking you find the first term, common ratio, and the sum of the first 10 terms of the GP. Okay, so what was the formula for what is the nth term of a GP? A into r power n minus 1. That was the formula of a nth term of a GP. So we have A, we do not know, let's write it as A. R also we do not know, write it as R. N minus 1, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, eighth term, A into R into 8 minus 1, which is 7. So we know that AR square is 12, AR7 is 384. What can we do with it? Like how in that place you were doing simultaneous division and all that. Simultaneously you are equating. यहाँ पे divide करना पड़ेगा. So we will do T8 divided by T3, which is nothing but AR power 7. AR power 7 divided by AR square is equal to A कट गया, R square, R, suppose you have R power 7 R square, R power 7 minus 2 हो जाएगा. ओके, अब R power 7 है, R square है, अगर आप डिवाइड कर रहे हो तो R power 7 minus 2 which is 5, R power 5 which is equal to 384 divided by 12. Can I please you can, if you do not know what the 12 table is, it's okay, you can do 4 3s or 4 ऐसे you can slowly do it. नहीं तो 12 table में directly कर देंगे. 12 24 36, so 3 times कट रहा है, so 3 then 36, 2 बाकी है, 24, 12 2s are 24. So basically you have R power 5 is 32. Okay, for people who are already knowing that okay fine 2 power 5 is 32, नहीं तो you can just do 32 2 16 2 8 2 4 2 2 2 1 1 आने तक you have to do it. Then 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So basically 2 power 5 is equal to 32. R power 5 is equal to 32. So R is equal to 2. So I'm going to write here R is equal to 2. Okay. Now we have to find out what is A value, and A value find out karne ke baad you have to find out what are the sum of the first 10 terms of the GP. If you know how to do it till here, please go ahead. Okay. Now we are going to do what is you know that AR because third term hai, so you know AR square is equal to 12. A into R is 2. 2 square is equal to 12. So A is equal to 12 divided by 2 square is 4. 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 3. So A is equal to 3. Okay. Now they are asking you what is the sum of the first 10 terms of the GP. So the sum of the first 10 terms of the GP is equal to A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Why are we using this formula? Because R is given as 2, which is greater than 1. Therefore, we are using this formula. Agar R 1 se kam hota, so we will use A into 1 minus R power n by 1 minus R. Okay. So here, A का value कितना था? 3 था. R power n, R power 10, that is 2 power 10 minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. So 3 into 2 minus 1 is 1. So denominator को तो हटा ही दो, anyway irrelevant है. 3 into 2 power 10 is 1024 minus 1 divided by 1 तो कट ही जाएगा. 3 into 1023, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 zeros are 0. 3069 is the answer to what is the sum of the first 10 terms of the GP. Okay, have you understood this well? Here, if you do not know immediately कि 2 power 10 is 1024, you just need to do, ठीक है, you know till 2 power 5 is 32, आपको previous step में पता चल गया था. So 2 power 6 will be 32 into 2 is equal to 64. 2 power 10 will be 64 into 2, which is 128. 2 power 8 is 128 into 2, which is 256. And you go on like that. 6 2s are 12, 1 in the mind, 5 2s are 10, 11, 2 to the 5, 1, 12. 2 power 10 is equal to 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 5 2s are 10, 1024. And therefore 1024 को मैंने यहाँ पे use कर दिया. Always it is good, especially for 2, try to know from 2 power 1 to 2 power 10, because 2 power 10 से तो ऊपर most likely नहीं जाएगा आपके class 10 के board exams के लिए, तो यहाँ तक तो आप जान ही लो. और 3 power 2, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 5 तक जानना अच्छी बात है, ठीक है. और 5 power 5 square 5 cube उतना आप जान लो, because all that will be very useful to you, so that you don't need to sit and do this calculation. You will directly be able to write the answer. Okay. Arey, what is this? What maximum pages has been reached? मेरे पास तो और भी question है. चलो. The question is, the 10th term of a GP is 8 times the 13th term. This is a question that I saw in one of the sample papers, and I thought that you need to be knowing this type of question. Okay? The first term is 3. Find the sum up to infinite terms. Do you remember the formula for infinite terms of a GP? Let's get started. The 10th term of a GP is the 10th term, T8. T10 is 8 times the 13th term, T30. 8 times T30. Okay. The first term is 3. That means A is equal to 3. Find the sum of two infinite terms. That means S infinity. S infinity का formula क्या है? A divided by 1 minus R. That is a formula for infinite terms of a GP. How will you be solving this particular question? So you have T10 is equal to 8 times T30, right? T10 is what? Basically A into R power n minus 1, A R power 9. I want you to here also write Tn is equal to A power n minus 1. ये formula लिख लो, उसके बाद ये step कीजिए. उसके बाद it is equal to 8 into T13 AR power n minus 1 which is 13 minus 1 which is 12. A and A कट जाएगा. Then you have R power 8, R power 9 is equal to 8 into R power 12. 12 बड़ा है, so we will try to move this below. So 1 by 8 is equal to R power 12 divided by R power 9, which is equal to R power, which is equal to R power 12 minus 9, which is equal to R cube. So basically you have R cube is equal to 1 by 8. 8 is basically what? 1 by 2 cube, which is basically 1 by 2 whole cube. Correct? So therefore, R cube is equal to 1 by 2 whole cube. So R is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Now, let us try to find out what is the sum up to infinite terms. So the sum up to infinite terms will be S infinity is equal to A by 1 minus R. Correct? So it is A is 3. 1 minus R is 1 minus 1 by 2. Do the LCM here. 3 divided by 2 minus 1 divided by 2. ये ऊपर चला जाएगा. 3 into 2 divided by 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 2s are 6. So the sum up to infinite terms of a GP is equal to 6 for this particular question. Please remember the sum up to infinite terms and also do not बौखला मत जाना जब आप देखो कि R का वैल्यू ना 1 के नीचे है. Do not get scared. Okay. Now let us go to the next question for the day and the last question for the day. देखो page number 17 पे हैं हम. A rubber ball is dropped from a height of 16 meters. ये तो बस A, D, common difference, common ratio कुछ नहीं पूछा है, कुछ और ही पूछा है. Physics की तरह लग रहा है. Each time it bounces, it reaches a height that is exactly half of its previous height. Half of its previous height. Find the total vertical distance traveled by the ball when it hits the ground for the 5th time. This is your question. How will you be solving this question? I want all of you to first solve the question and उसके बाद मैं आपको आके बताऊंगी कि ये हो क्या रहा है. See, because we are doing progressions, you know that this is a question from progressions. GP से question है, आपको पता है. बट अगर आपको ऐसा क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आए, आप कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे, हम ये डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, चलो. सो यू नो दैट इट इज ड्रॉप फ्रॉम हाइट. सो बेसिकली एक बॉल है एंड इट इज ड्रॉप फ्रॉम अ हाइट ऑफ 16 meters. 16 meters. Okay, and then you know this, right? I don't know whether this will bounce. You have a ball. It is dropped from a height of 16 meters. It is going up every time. It keeps going, कम होते जाएगा उसका height as it keeps bouncing and finally reaches the ground. What are they saying? Each time that it bounces, it reaches a height that is exactly half of the previous height. मतलब पहली बार 16 meters से गिरा है, ये 16 meters है, पहली बार 16 meters से गिरा है, नेक्स्ट टाइम 8 meters तक जा रहा है, उसके बाद 4 meters से बाउंस करेगा, फिर 2 meters से बाउंस करेगा, फिर 1 मीटर से बाउंस करेगा और फिर ग्राउंड रीच हो जाएगा. उसके बाद नहीं बाउंस करेगा. नेगेटिव में तो नहीं जा सकता क्योंकि ग्राउंड लेवल ही तो 0 होता है. सो 16 से ऐसे जाएगा, फिर 8 से नीचे जाएगा, 4 2 1. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एवरी टाइम? व्हाट इज दिस प्रोग्रेशन? 16 8 4 2 1. व्हाट इज दिस? This is a geometric progression. How do I know this? 16 divided by 8 is equal to 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 divided by 1. Correct? So, half of its previous height every time. Basically, 8 divided by 16 होगा ना, because this is the second term and this is the first term. So, basically it is R is equal to 1 by 2. अगर आपको ये पता चल गया, आपका question half of it is solved. You know that it is first dropping from the height of 16 meters. So A is equal to 16. Right? A is equal to 16. Now, it is dropping from 16 meters. Now they are saying distance traveled, total distance traveled when it hits the ground for the 5th time. Correct? First time it is already hit here, isn't it? Now how many n का value आप क्या लेंगे? Let us first try to understand हो क्या रहा है यहाँ पे. पहली बार यहाँ से it has gone here and then it has gone up to the height of, यहाँ से it has gone here and then it has gone up to the height of 8 meters, then it has gone here, then after that it has gone up to 4 meters, then it has gone here back again, then 2 meters, back again, 1 meter and back again. ये है first bounce, second bounce, third bounce, fourth bounce or fifth bounce. They are asking you what is the this total distance traveled when it has hits the ground for the 5th time and the last time. Okay, so they are asking you this plus 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what they are asking you in this particular question. You can manually solve this question. You can say 16 ये है 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 16 is 32, 32 plus 8 is 40, 42, 44, 45, 46 is equal to 46 meters, and that is what is the answer, 46 meters. But is this how I'm supposed to solve it? What if I'm not able to think of it like this? Let us use GP. Okay, if you're using the concept of geometric progression, you have to understand that first bari after it has hit the ground, you have once, twice, thrice, 4 times. So if you consider n is equal to 4, S4, because यहाँ सभी जगह पे दो बार हो रहा है, okay, S4 is equal to A into 16 into R power n, नहीं, R is here less than 1. So it is 1 minus R power n, 1 minus 1 by 2 power, n is what? 4, divided by 1 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 16 into 1, 2 to the power of 4 is what? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So it is 16 into 1 minus 1 by 16 into 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2, which is basically 16 into 2 into 16 minus 1 is 15 divided by 16. 16 gets cancelled, 15 2s are 30 meters. But ये 30 meters है, बस यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक होगा 30 meters. ये 16 कौन करेगा? So 30 plus 16, which is equal to 46 meters. Correct? Is this what we got? So this is how you are able to solve questions which may not be directly APGP, in the sense may not be written in the same way as other APGP problems are written, but this is also a problem from APGP which I want you to know how to solve. Okay? Because अगर आपको ये level तक पता रहे ना, कोई भी question आए, अगर पेपर मुश्किल भी आए, you will be able to solve it well because you have done even questions like this one. Okay, that's it from my side for this chapter on progressions. I want you guys to practice a little more so that आपका जो hold है formulas पे वो hold बहुत strong रहे और कोई भी question आए आप आसानी से tackle कर पाओ. Okay, all the very best and stay tuned for the next video. If you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section and I'll very happily be trying to help you with that. Okay, thank you.